All right, guys. So I have just read Great War of Separation 1 and 2, and I wanted to have a sit down interview about them. So, yeah. So I wanted to just sit here and just explain that. First of all, I love the stories, I loved them. I was hooked pretty quickly on the stories, and I like that there's a lot more depth to it. It's not just about how Texas seceded from the United States. There's more depth to the whole country and how other parts of America had seceded as well. There's there's a lot of depth to it, and it's really cool, and I loved reading it. And man, I thought it was cool. I loved that there was a lot more lore about the accepts that was really cool. Um, I think that right now I'm trying to avoid talking about spoilers because it's worth getting and reading. I liked it a lot. I think it was cool. You got to see more of you got to see more characters, and it really it explained that this wasn't just like a Texas seceding from the United States. It was pretty much a whole string of events, and it was that led up to it, and it's cool. I love that whole the whole arc of it. I think Chuck Dixon did a great job as telling a story, and I think it was action packed, and it really expanded the lore on the Rippaverse, and it's great. I think I'm glad I read it. It was something I highly anticipated, and it was lore that I've been looking to get for a while because of a project I'm working on, and now that I have that lore, I am going to be going full force on this project because, as far as I'm concerned, I've put it off long enough. And like I said, here I have Great War of Separation 1 right here, which I love this cover. I think it's a really cool cover. I I love it. It's awesome. It's written by Chuck Dixon, and it's great. I had fun reading it. And then I've got Number Dos over here, which frankly, this is the cover that spoke to me. I love this cover. It's so awesome, and it shows off just the villains and all that of the story. And first of all, I love I now and like I love it. I love the reads so far. I think they're great, and yeah, no, I was highly anticipating these ever since I ordered them, and even beforehand. I'm glad I've read them. I don't have any complaints with them. It's a story. It's pretty concise. It's not hard to follow. It's not hard to follow. It's not super complex. I mean, you're following pretty much multiple characters, multiple perspectives. But it's not hard to follow. It's not. I like it. I think it was great. And so honestly, like I like the art is awesome. It really it's really great, and it really is really done almost perfectly where it's conveys exactly what's going on, and it's nice. Like right now I'm trying to avoid spoilers because it's not easy to avoid spoilers when I really want to just talk about the the details of it, but I'm trying to keep this video spoiler free because I want people to actually dive into the Rippaverse and read it. But yeah, no, I think, man, I love it. I highly recommend it. It was fun, action packed, highly action packed. There's a lot of action in it, and it's got a very family oriented message too. Now that's not the whole story. It's not the whole story, but it is a part of the story. There's a part of the story where it has a pro family message, and that's stuff I love seeing, and I love seeing it. So I think that's a bonus, uh, and I think it really portrays an interesting idea of what would happen if Texas were to secede. Yeah. So, but overall, like I said, I've enjoyed it. I highly recommend it, and like I said, I'm trying to avoid spoilers because it's not easy. It's not easy. Like I really want to talk about the details in it, and I'll try to do that some other time, maybe later. But I I'm pretty excited. So I'm pretty excited. I got my hands on these, and I've got four other comic books. I've got Yaira 3, Blood Ruth. I've got Saints Sinners, and then I've got The Horseman #1, and I cannot wait to read those. So overall, I still love what the Rippaverse has, and of course, as you see in the background, I got the Rippaverse shaker. It kind of just fits there, and I just notice how well it fits in the background, so I'm gonna keep it there for now. But yeah, no, like I said, I loved it. Great War Separation 1 and 2, it's great, and I love these stories that just build on the lore. Like I love that, like building on the lore of the universe. It adds more depth to the world instead of just saying, "Hey, focus on the characters." How about focus on expand like those uh, ways you could expand the world and still have characters in it that and of and I just like man, it's just I can go on and on about it, and I love it. I think it was a read I was highly anticipated, and I loved every second of reading it. And yeah, so I think it's worth it. I think it's you should give it a read if you haven't already. And yeah, that's all I've got. So I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless and peace out.